Hi again, guys, and yes, this is another T-34-85M replay, this time featuring Freezer 112 from the Sea Merc clan, and we're on an assault match defending on Sand River. It's a tier 7 match, but there's only one tier 7 on each team. There is a Tiger P on the enemy team and a T-25-2 on the friendly team. And a bit of a weird one this in terms of matchmaking. Not just the tier 7s in terms of number, but there's no tier 5s. And what's even weirder is that while Freezer's team gets a tier 6 light tank, the T-37, the enemy team for some reason gets two Luxes, the tier 4 German light tank. And there's one of them just now. So Freezer's going to go up to the middle position here, which is a very, very strong position, especially with regards to spotting, especially when it comes to assault as well, and particularly the defending team. And it can be quite strong on other game modes as well. It can be useful in encounter if anyone tries to go down that way. Now, he's already spotted a Tiger P there. He's already going to get a couple of early shots here. He's got the APCR loaded for the long range on the Tiger P, but he's getting pretty unlucky, and his gun depression is not going to be able to work the ridgeline quite well enough to get these on target. And so the Lux has already died. He YOLO'd in right at the start, and that's what happens to you when you rush too far in too early on. Also spotted are, of course, the Tiger P and the Cromwell B, and there's the T-34-85 there, and there's a couple of enemy TDs, as well as the Lux spotted up on the 0 line, but they're not going to be a problem just now. He's also spotted a Cromwell and an M6 in the corner on E1. Now that corner is basically just a big trap. If you go there, you're probably not going to get out, because you're probably going to get spotted by people in the middle here. Now what's really weird is that, if I can get out of here, the T-37 just here, he's going to get spotted, and Freezer is not, and he's actually going to be kind of confused about why the T-37 got spotted, and, well, he didn't. So, we're trying to get shots on the M6, and the Cromwell's already dead. Gets a shot on the M6, T-37 also puts one into him, and then, well, Freezer bounces off the M6 somehow. And then the heavy tank number 6 on the enemy team somehow kills the T-37. Which, this is pretty weird since, well, Freezer was not spotted, but the T-37 was. Which, from that angle, is pretty odd, because they were pretty much right next to each other and both in a similar cover. But I think what happened is that, well, neither of them are firing through many, well, any bushes. But I think that tree leaf was just enough to stop Freezer here from getting spotted early on. Now, the Tiger P has moved up and also has a couple of friendly tanks with him for support. Now, Freezer finally gets spotted, puts another shot into the M6, and then pulls back into cover. Enemy artillery takes down a friendly TD there, the IKV-65, and now Freezer is positioning himself to see if he can get side shots on anything that comes down that middle road there. Which is not a really smart idea. If anything goes down there, it means you're open to attack from multiple sides, and, well, this is exactly what's going to happen to this Tiger P and this Cheeto. Puts one into the Cheeto, and is he going to reload before the Cheeto gets into cover? Absolutely. This thing has monstrous DPM for a tier 6 medium. Personally, I've got mine over 2,500, and I'm pretty sure Freezer here has a better crew on his. So I believe he is going for the 3rd mark, and he just tore apart that Tiger P there. It's 2 kills and over 2,000 damage already within 5 minutes. Remember, assault is only 10 minutes long per match, whereas every other game mode is 15 minutes. Well, at least assault, at least encounter and standard battle. And there's the Cheeto again. Puts one shot into him. Is he going to get the second before he dips? No. Cheeto dives down into cover, and then the Hellcat appears. I don't know what this Hellcat's thought process is, but he must have seen on the map that Freezer here was up on the side. So Freezer shoots one into him, and he's reloading an HE shell, and puts that into him for 316 and then rams him for all the rest, and uses another HE shell for that IKV, who panics a bit and fluffs his shot. Freezer doesn't get the second shot on that IKV just yet, but we'll be seeing more of him later. HE shells are actually pretty worthwhile carrying in this, as you can really wreck lightly armoured tanks like the Hellcat and the IKV there. Very good for when you're fighting Swedish tank destroyers such as those. And also some other tanks that have pretty weak armours. Like, for example, if you've got the flank or, well, the side or rear of, for example, a Skoda T40 or, well, TVP VTU, they are pretty much the same tank, those two. Then an HE shell into the side will cause significant trouble for them. Now he's getting more shots on the VK3001P here. That guy has not moved from there for quite a long time, and he's not going to move very much more from there. And you can see what I mean about that corner on E1 there being just a death trap. Every other tank that's there is now dead. And the M6 did try and push forward, but he ended up dying as well. Freezer gets another shot into the side of the VK3001P there, and doesn't get the second because, well, he can pull back round, but there's not really much that VK can do because he's got the stock turret and the stock 75, so really that guy was going to struggle in this match. I don't know about engine or tracks, but he did definitely have the stock turret, and you'll see why I know it's the stock 75 as well in just a bit. And now there's the Cromwell B. He's going to spot Freezer here. Freezer just whiffs a shot there, and there it is. There's the 115 damage from the VK31P, which is how I know that it's the stock gun. Freezer pulls back here, checks his sides for the IKV and the Cheeto, neither of which have turned up yet. Don't know if that was friendly arty or a friendly tank firing HE there. And spots the Cromwell again, and, well, there's no way the Cromwell's getting out of that one. SCRV 74 on Freezer's team is pushing down to G1 or F1 to see if he can pick anything up from there. And now Freezer's going to start playing a bit more aggressively because, well, most of the enemy tanks are on low health, and tries to put a blind shot towards the VK there. And the enemy Cheeto shows up again. Well, that's not really what Cheeto wanted to be doing, because, well, he should have known that Freezer would still be around this area, and that is Freezer's 5th kill. Pulls back to get himself unspotted. He does not want to get hit by artillery. Now the M6 is coming with him, because they know that they can be a bit more aggressive now that they've got the numbers advantage, and that time is ticking down. Only 2 minutes left, well, just over. And Freezer is going looking for the artillery and for possibly the IKV. But then the enemy heavy tank number 6 shows up at long last, and he was on full health before the SDRV put a shot into him. And there's the VKP in tow. And now he's going to get shots on the back of the heavy tank. SDRV putting shots into him, but he's not long for this world. And, well, nope, SDRV survives just in time, and Freezer gets both the heavy tank and the VK, bringing him to 7 kills. That's his top gun, and he's over 4,000 damage, if you've been keeping track at the bottom there of the damage he's been doing. Which is absolutely insane for a tier 6 match. Well, it's basically a tier 6 match, but each team gets a tier 7. And now he's going after the artillery, resuming what he was wanting to do in the first place, and he's got HE loaded. But there's the IKV again, who once again fluffs his shots, and then gets an HE shell to the face. And he thinks the RT is around here somewhere. Yep, there he is. Unfortunately, the HE shell doesn't pen, and now he tries to snap a shot off here, but that one missed. And then puts an AP shell through the front to make sure he gets the kill, and that is game. That's 9 kills, and as far as we've seen, 4,488 damage. So let's go and have a look at the post-game stats. As we can see, it's Ace Tanker for Freezer 112, a Radley Walters medal for his 9 kills, and a high caliber for... He actually ended up doing a couple of blind shots as well. he ended up getting 4,711 damage. And that's a tier 6 match that, well, what might as well have been a tier 6 match with one tier 7 on each team. And obviously the Top Gun as well, because he got 6 kills or more. And we can see he got a base XP of over 2,000. 2006 base XP. That is absolutely insane. And he fired 40 shells, 32 of them hit, 29 penned, and he made he made 98,261 credits. He only spent 957 on repairing his tank because he only took 2 hits. And then he spent 27,395 on his ammunition, giving him a total profit of 69,309 with a premium account, and his base XP of 2006 was boosted to 3,009 XP, and he gets another 903 from that for driving a premium tank, bringing that to 3,912 XP for the match. That base XP is absolutely insane, and it really just shows you what you can do if you've got a good crew in this thing and you can just keep the gun firing. And I'm pretty sure if there were a couple extra tier 7s, he would have been able to get even more damage. That was an absolutely insane match there for Freezer. Amazing result. Congratulations to you, dude. And if you're watching this at all, I really hope you've got the 3rd mark, because you absolutely deserve it for a result like this. Very, very well done. And I hope everyone watching has enjoyed this video as well, because this is the highest, probably going to be one of the highest base XP games I'll ever do. Because I myself haven't even gotten over 2,000 base XP. I think my highest was something like 1.8k. It was as far back as like 9.15, 9.16. I'll have to dig that replay out and do it myself at some point. But yeah, again, congratulations to Freezer112 and to everyone watching. I will catch you on the next one. That's all from me for this time, and we'll see you later.